Gee, wait up.
That boy's music is
I've been putting work in, I've been grinding. Lost too much on the time spent, said you recognize it. I've been trying to find a way to balance on horizons. Stop, don't rush, grab myself and remind it. I'll be on my way up to the top, I keep on rising. With the way that I do it, ain't no surprising. Hey, you know I'm making moves up in the silence. I can't help but think about the promise that I made to you. That I'm on the way to make it go for you and all the things. I've been working so hard, hoping you would understand. All for us, and I put my heart in soul. Cause we all grew up in the struggle down.
We got international artists over here, y'all.
It's a little place we could call out.
International. Hey,
So my mom said, I wanna show you we can get up on the struggle.
come on in, y'all.
I've been putting work and I've been grinding. That's too much on the time spent. Said you recognize it. I've been trying to find a way to balance the horizon.
It's a vibe.
Now I'm on my way up to the top, I keep on rising. Always gotta make my moves up and into the silence. Gotta be on my way, you know I keep my promise. And you know I hate the vision. And I can see that you deserve the world. If you all your dreams and all the things that you could never ask for. Best friend, wishing you make your dream come true. And never anything that I won't know. Cause baby you deserve no less. Yeah, baby you deserve no less. You deserve the best. And I'm crying. You know that I've been missing all the time. And I'm about to put it all out on the table. And I can show you how when the day goes by. And I just think of you to push me through this.
Y'all come on in so we can talk. Because we got some things to talk about. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Yoshii, Mamii. You already know what it is. Sista Talk TV podcast. You already know it's a product of Culture Vision TV with Twisted Nappy, MGMT. Shout out to my boy T-Rex. We got a dope podcast for you and you, IG. Welcome, IG. Look, y'all over here, y'all faking. So I had to come over here and get IG in tune and tell them to come up and get with us. Okay. So tonight's podcast, we got a special guest that's going to come through and inform us on this pressing topic, something that we all really need to get into. Now, I'm talking about Black real estate. Now, we can say real estate, but this is Sista Talk TV, not Sister Talk TV, Sista Talk TV. So we're going to get into Black real estate, both of y'all. And yeah, get into it. So many of us never get the opportunity to own our own home, whether it be because of our money situation, because of our credit score. Some of us don't even know what any of that means. Okay. We don't even really know where to begin when it comes to buying and selling homes. And honestly, to me, we can blame other people for the situation, but we can also talk about the here and now and figure out how we can shape our future generations into homeowners. Because do y'all think that we really going to be real homeowners? Is it possible for our generation to be homeowners alone and not with somebody else? Is it possible? Well, we going to find out today. So I have a special guest, my sister-in-law, Miss Sabrina Kenney, coming on through. Have a few questions for her that I'm going to ask. I'm going to ask her from a selling standpoint, ask her some questions from a buying standpoint, and just a few general questions about home buying. So without further ado, let's bring in Miss Sabrina Kenney. Woo!
Hey.
Hand claps. Hey,
thanks
girl.
for having me.
Yes, of course. Y'all say hey to Miss Sabrina. We're gonna get all of her social media platforms up on my page and everywhere else, especially on the Sista Talk TV podcast Facebook page, so you all can not only follow her but also get some business going for her. You know what I'm saying? So, Miss Sabrina, let's get into it. Tell us where you're from.
Well, I'm from right here in Washington, D.C. I've been a real estate agent for like 5 years now. And it's good. It's good.
Good. So, are you solely a real estate agent in the DC area, maybe the DMV area? What is like your range as far as real estate goes?
I'm licensed in DC and Maryland, and
Okay.
will be in Virginia in about the next 30 days.
Oh, look at that, dog. Congrats. Yes, the whole DMV look out. So you already know your girl Yoshii Mamii is from the DMV area. And you know, Sista Talk TV podcast, we're international. And if you don't know what the DMV area means, that's the DC, Maryland, and Virginia area. That trifecta of beautifulness you already know. So let's just get into a few of our questions here. So my first question for you, Sabrina, is what are the main things you find need to be done as far as appearance when it comes to selling your home?
Well, when you're selling your home, you want to make it as inviting as possible,
Mm-hmm.
because you want to give your buyers a you want to be transparent
Mm-hmm.
in what they're getting so they can, see what it is that they're buying.
Yeah.
So I would say not having a lot of stuff in the house,
Okay.
perhaps hiring a professional staging company to stage your home to
Okay.
give the buyer an idea as to how they could possibly um, decorate the house, or how the house could
Right.
possibly be a good fit for them.
Right. I definitely, as someone who's looked at homes, I definitely find it, um, definitely like you said, inviting when I see the coziness of a home. When somebody makes it look at like re- really at home, so you can, like you said, envision yourself sitting in the living room, envision if you were, to build a family, the baby in this room and things like that. They really have it going on, and especially if they hired that professional staging company, like you said, they really put that thing together. So my
Yeah.
second question is going to be, in your experience, what are some of the mistakes that a home seller makes?
So a lot of what I've seen, since I've been an agent, is sellers tend to overprice their property, and
Okay.
they overprice it because they may do some kind of upgrade on their own
Mm-hmm.
and not go through the proper protocol, like going through your Department of Regulatory Affairs in whatever state you're in, so
Okay.
that any upgrades that you do can count. And that is through an inspection through your regulatory affairs department, where they can say, hey, okay, you upgraded your bathroom, that can perhaps increase your home value about
Mm-hmm.
$10,000, but illegal construction does not count for an increase of property
Okay. Okay.
value.
So you want to make sure that when you are doing those things, that all your P's and Q's are together before you think you're going to get whatever profit you think you deserve at that point.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right. All right. Um, I want to say, when, like, as in what age do you think is a great time to begin to learn about real estate? Because for me, I wish I knew before I was 25 and up, like what the business was. So, what do you think, in your opinion, is a great time to start learning?
In my opinion, a great time is when you become interested,
Okay.
you know, because when you become interested, it makes you learn more, you retain more,
Mm,
because you're hungry to know,
okay.
and we tend to remember what we want to know, you
Okay.
know.
All right. So you don't think that we could benefit from, let's say, maybe maybe, let's say, if they had some type of high school curriculum where they could kind of give us like a look into it. Like, what do you think about that?
I mean, it depends on what way you want to get into real estate. If you want
Okay.
to start, flipping it, that takes a lot of energy when you want to flip properties, So if you're young, and vibrant, and you have a lot of energy, and you can run from state to state and invest, but if you just, it's real estate has so many different components that one can get into.
Mm. Could you
So
tell us about a couple of those components if you don't mind?
So if you like commercial real estate, you have people that are interested in commercial real estate where you want to buy properties in zones where you can perhaps open businesses,
Mm,
mixed use properties, where you can live upstairs and have a retail downstairs.
okay.
And then residential real estate, of course, is where you want to um, become a property owner that rents, you
Okay.
know.
That's
So,
there's so many different avenues. I had no idea how deep it could be. But we only see like those reality TV shows of people selling the big homes and they got the big money and they're like you said there are way different avenues in this game. So let's see. A good question. What is it that banks look for when someone is looking to buy a home?
well, they first going to look at your credit score, and they tend to want a credit score of at least 620.
It's too.
Your you're
Mhm.
proving your employment history. They like steady employment of at least 2 years.
Okay.
Um, and also, if you are self-employed, there are different types of loans you can get called a bank statement loan,
Okay.
where you can be self-employed for at least 2 years and you have to bring in a certain amount of income. But that all depends on the size of the home, the cost of the home that you want to purchase.
All right. All right. Definitely informative. And um, when we're talking credit score, because I know a lot of us definitely may struggle in this area because of student loans and things of that nature. Um, what before you start to talk to someone about potentially buying a home and you're getting into they haven't even gone and asked the bank for the money yet, what do you do as far as encouraging them to fix their credit?
Pay your bills.
Well, y'all heard it here
Like,
first.
I mean, pay your bills on time, but
Okay.
also, we know after 7 years, all the bad debt drops off.
Right.
Um, and you can start out with like a secured credit card and just use about a third, 30% of the credit limit and just pay it on time.
Okay.
That helps build your credit.
Okay. That's very good advice, and I hope y'all are listening. All right, it's Sista Talk TV, y'all, in partner with Culture Vision TV. We're sitting here talking to Miss Sabrina. What is the name of your real estate agency that you're with?
I'm with Power Consulting and Real Estate.
Okay. All right, all right. If y'all want to go ahead and, like I said, I'll go ahead and link all of the social media platforms that she has. So we'll go ahead and get into our ending questions because I know we gotta let you go soon. Do you have any pointers or tips that you would like to share with the sisters out there when it comes to buying and selling? Like, what things do you like stress?
Um, I stress don't don't your first property doesn't have to be your dream home.
Mm,
Let your first purchase can be an income generating property. For instance, you can buy a 4 unit building, you live upstairs, and you rent the 2 units downstairs, stay there for about 5 years. And then you can possibly look into buying your dream home, but just try to buy something that can pay for itself.
mm. I like that. I like that. That's got my mind moving over here as well. Because if y'all don't remember, your girl is down here in North Carolina, and it's looking like this is where she gonna be. So that's going to be our next step, is to find us an agent and figure out where we're going to go. So I want to say my last question for you, Mr. Brandon, before we let you go. What other projects or ventures do you have going on at this time that you would like to share with us?
Oh wow, I do a lot.
I know you
Like
do. This woman right here, this woman right here, stay
I
busy,
do a lot.
venturing
Yeah.
jobs, volunteering, you name it, she does it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a permit expediter.
Uh oh. Hello. Ooh. See what happened? Are we gonna try to get Sabrina back so she can let us know about all of her lovely ventures and projects? Like I said, this right here is a superwoman right here. This is I was
Can,
gonna say one of my nephew's mommies, but I have so many nieces and nephews. Lord.
can you hear me? I'm back.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All
Okay.
right, go ahead.
So again, my apologies. I'm a permit expediter. I'm a property manager, a transaction coordinator, a housing consultant, I cater, and I work for the U.S. Capitol Police. So
Period, sister.
I
Period.
do I do a
Okay.
lot to
Yes, yes.
keep a cash flow coming.
That is very very inspiring. You have always been an inspiration to me. I've always loved and adored your personality, your energy,
Oh, I
just you,
love you.
point blank period. And I thank you so much for coming through and sharing this with me and my sisters, my people.
Thanks for having me, sister. I
Of
love you.
course. I love you more. Y'all go ahead and, like I said, go ahead and follow all the social media platforms that I'm going to put up. If you are in the DMV area and you are looking for an agent, hit her on up, because I think we've hit Sabrina up at least 2-3 times in the last year.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, you sure have.
So she's definitely reliable and she would definitely be there for you, y'all. So go ahead, Sabrina, and you enjoy your event of the evening. I love you, and I will talk to you later.
Thank you, B. You too, sis. Have a good one.
All right, bye bye. All right, y'all can
Bye
stick
bye.
around for a few and we could talk, we could chit chat. I hope that y'all got some good information. I hope you guys were really listening, because I know you don't like to listen sometimes. Open up the ears, because I definitely retained some of that information. I think my favorite piece of information was about um buying that property, and that 4 unit property, taking that time to stay upstairs and bringing that profit from that what. I never thought about that. I never thought, like, okay, let's just chill out and do this, because then you can move out, still have that property, and you can have your dream home at the same time. That is major. I myself, I've been working on my credit for about 2-3 years now, and I've definitely brung my credit score up significantly. I was definitely one of those college students who was just like, hey, I need some money, and just was opening up credit cards and of course, student loans and things like that. And I'm so glad that I paid my student loans off and getting the credit together. Um, was definitely a bonus. So I guess the next step would be to look into it. Another thing for the entrepreneurs out there, if you didn't hear about that, I wish I wrote it down. That loan that we were talking about, that is geared more towards you because you don't have that steady paycheck. Mama says she would like to learn more about purchasing land. Mama, I'm gonna have to connect you with my sister-in-law, because she definitely, I I didn't know how deep she was into the real estate until just now, and that blew my mind. So I'm gonna definitely get y'all Link together statement loans. Thank you. The bank statement loans. Put that up there for me, T. Bank statement loans. So the entrepreneurs and um those who work for themselves, bank statement loans. Because I know a lot of people in our generation who are working in social media, gaining money from there. You're working for DoorDash and all that other stuff, and even if you're drop shipping, you got so many different um, streams of revenue these days that a regular 9 to 5 is just not going to cut it. So that's great to know as well. So the magic number for your credit score, you guys, 620. 620. And even if you're not trying to buy a home, I think 620 is a good start for you to get that thing up to 800 because it's possible. It's possible. Okay. Yeah, so Mama, I'm going to get you in contact with Miss Sabrina as far as the home buying process goes down here. The only experience that I have in the home buying process would probably be when my parents were moving from Landover to Clinton, Maryland. And it was a process. It was a process. It was a struggle. It was blood, sweat, and tears to sell and to sell our home. To buy was a different story. That had to be built. But to know that you don't have to rush to get that dream home is definitely encouraging because you feel like you have to have this big place to, I don't know, I guess keep up with the Joneses. And why do we want to even keep up with those people anyway? They're bougie and boring is out. It's not in anymore. But yeah, so I'm so glad that we got that information. We got that off our chest. I'm about to go ahead and sign off of Instagram. Thank y'all for tuning in. IG, I love you guys. Mwah. Because that phone is definitely overheating. As far as we go here on Sista Talk TV, we did have another segment planned where we were gonna do an artist interview. However, we don't have an artist to do an interview with, and that's okay and that's fine. We did come here and we got some good information. We're gonna shut this thing down in 2 minutes. So at 25, we're gonna end our live at 25 minutes, just so we can keep it short and sweet, and y'all can go back and review and listen to Miss Sabrina and the things that she had to say. Write down a few of those tips and tricks. And if we have an artist. I like how the things pop up on the screen like, gas. All right, who do we have coming through? Oh. Yeah, look up Power Consulting and Real Estate, Realty in the DMV area. So in 30 more days, if you are in Virginia, remember that. She ain't in VA yet. 30 more days, she'll be in VA. DC and Maryland, hit my girl up. She is fun. She is lovely. And she will definitely do whatever it takes to make you happy. She's a people person and she's a lover. All right, so we do have an artist coming through by the name of here's a song. Ooh. T, can you come up and pronounce the artist's name for me? I'm sorry.
She go by Jastancia.
Jastancia. Where's Jastancia from?
She's from Little Rock, Arkansas.
Little Rock, Arkansas.
Yeah,
I love that name.
she just dropped her new single, AntiSocial.
Okay.
She working on the music video and everything like that. She been performing here and there. She gonna tell you. Like I said, my personal questions I just asked.
Okay.
Who inspired you, and pretty much what you do this shit for? So I'm gonna just turn it back over.
They asked me,
Not the way. So you know,
all right. Jastancia. I like that name. That is unique. Never heard it before. It ain't a little, it ain't a baby. Hey, Jastancia. How
I,
are you?
I'm doing so good. How are y'all? Are y'all okay? How was y'all's day?
Today's
Stepping in.
wonderful. Can't complain, girl. It's nice to meet you. I'm
It's nice to
Yoshii.
meet you too. How are y'all? Oh my God.
Good.
Y'all.
So what is your genre of music? Would you say you're in a genre or like
Well, I kind of do flip flop just because, I'm versatile. So, I do, hip hop, slow R&B, pop. I can just do all types of music.
all right, I like that. I like that. I definitely love a versatile artist because I pride myself on not sticking to one genre because that's boring and boring is out. I said it. All right. So like what inspires you to do music? Like first tell us how long have you been doing music?
Well, as far as recording, I've been recording since I was 16.
Okay.
Now, as far as just doing music, I've been doing music since I was 5. I've always walked around the house and said I always wanted to be an artist.
Okay.
So, it just kept inspiring me to, go and get it.
Go on, get it. Do your own thing. I know that's right. All right. So when it comes to this music thing, what keeps you going? What makes you not want to stop? Because I know in this industry it can be very discouraging, especially being a
Yes.
female in the industry. It can get a little
Especially young with
challenging.
that.
Of course.
Well, I'll say like just me being able to be in my own comfort zone. Like because I'm not the type of person to express feelings unless I'm by myself. So it
Mm,
gives me a chance, you see what I'm saying, to actually be myself in the booth.
okay.
So that's what keeps me going, and I feel like that's my comfort zone. If I have anything I got on my chest, I can go put it in a song and inspire other people. You see what I'm saying? Whatever I go through, they might be going through, or whatever. You see what I'm saying? You know, just the character that I am. That's what I like to do. So it's just something that I've always done.
Okay. So music is like your release. Is where you
Yes.
feel most free.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So if you could collab with any artist, dead or alive, who would you collab with and why?
I say I say Nicki Minaj. I kind of liked her character as a young girl. So you see what I'm saying? It's just the image she put on. It was just you see what I'm saying different to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, basically what I'm gonna say is she taught me how to be a lady, taught me how to
Okay.
be a boss. So it's just something she kind of
Yeah.
inspired what her character was. I also say Rihanna just because of how she was versatile with her flow and her style.
Okay.
Like you see what I'm saying? I didn't see her do straight R&B, straight hip hop, and straight pop. You see what I'm saying? And also Beyonce. Beyonce was the same way. So it
Mm-hmm.
just the different people just made me inspired, and I was like, oh, I want to be able to be like them one day. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that's definitely a nice group of influential women in the industry, and definitely, even though I'm not a super Nicki Minaj fan, I'm definitely a person who could give credit where credit is due, and she definitely paved the way
mhm.
for the rest of these. You know what I'm saying? She did what she did. What she was
Right.
doing was never done before. And yeah, you can say Lil Kim was doing this and she was doing that. Okay, we get
Right.
give
And
her
not
credit
only
as
was
well.
they doing music, they was also inspiring other people around the world. They didn't just inspire me. They inspired a lot of people around the world.
Yeah,
They are
yeah.
a top icons right now. So you see what I'm saying? They walk in red carpets, and you see what I'm saying? They
Mhm.
kind of very popular industry and been in the industry for a long time.
Yeah, 20 plus years, girl. You know, they probably been in it for 30, but we'll never know how old they really are. But if you could sign to any label right now, who would you sign with and why?
Honestly,
I'm about to say, don't be with YSL and all of them because they going to jail. You know what I'm saying?
honestly, I personally never thought about signing to any label just because I always thought about being my own independent artist.
Okay.
Now, I want to get a chance to have my own label, you see what I'm saying, and, sign other artists to my label, but I personally want to sign to a label.
Okay. I definitely agree to that.
Mm-hmm.
Just for the simple fact that even though a lot of labels are getting out of trying to mold artists in a way that changes them completely,
Right,
then you know that's cool. But for you to be able to be your own person and do your own thing and
right.
make all the money, not just a portion of the money, that's
Mm-hmm.
that's it right there. And
Here,
that's what we try to strive for.
for bosses do.
So the last question we have for you is where do you see yourself in your career in the next 3 to 5 years?
I see myself just actually continue traveling, continue pushing my music everywhere, you see what I'm saying, and actually be able to put my image out there. So that's like my main focus. So in the next 3 to 5 years, I see myself doing that. You see what I'm saying? Allowing other people to, you see what I'm saying? That's how you
Mhm.
get famous, networking and, you see what I'm saying? Working and doing business with different connections. That's what I
Yeah.
actually like to do. So that's why I'm main focus on actually having fun with it too. You know, the music
Yeah,
is
you
still
definitely
have
gotta
other.
have fun with it. It's no point in doing it if you're not gonna have fun with it. Oh, from the comments, we got a question from my mama. She said, "Do you get nervous when you perform in front of a large audience?" Oh,
I mean, I'm more or less nervous when I'm in the booth by myself, actually creating this song. Because I said I actually myself. So I in the
Had some audio issues on her end.
I was about to sit here and act like I was frozen. No, no, no. She was about to get into it. Oh, is she coming back up?
We'll see if we could get her back on real quick.
Okay. All right, y'all. Just a little audio issues, technical difficulties. We coming back through. Oh. Y'all know this is Sista Talk TV. Point blank period. We don't want to hear it. How about me? Do I get nervous when I perform on stage in front of a large audience? You guys, to be honest, I've never performed a day in my life. Can you believe it? No, I have not had the opportunity myself to perform. And I know the question wasn't for me, but I'm just answering it, to fill the space. But no, I would like to perform. Would I get nervous? I'll probably be nervous, but I wouldn't show it. I wouldn't try to show it. I might sweat profusely, but I'm still gonna give you a performance no matter what. And I think having that ability to still be nervous, but to still push forward is like a great quality to have when you are an artist yourself. So I'm hoping if I ever do get to perform or at least host something, just something one day that I'll
Keep that same energy. All right, so we're still trying to get baby girl back up on the screen.
I'm not quite sure okay, hold on, give me just a second. She might be back.
She might have to stop this show.
Okay, y'all. I'm sorry. My phone died.
It's okay. But go ahead and tell us what you were saying about performing on stage. Do you get nervous performing in front of a large audience?
I mean, no, because I'm the type of person to get lit. Like, I'm the type of person, like, when I'm in front of a large crowd, I like to have fun just because.
Okay.
That's my character. So it's actually better for me to perform in front of a crowd than actually being in a booth. Now, when I get in the booth, I'm very nervous because it's hard for me to focus. So you see what I'm saying? I'm more nervous when I'm in the booth because I'm trying to be myself and let everything
Hmm.
go. So it's more nervous. So
Yeah,
doing
I
that.
think I think when it comes to recording in the studio, you're more like and this has to be perfect mode. Like I'm about to record this, it gotta sound right, it gotta feel right, the vibe that
Right,
I was feeling when I wrote it, it gotta be right. But when you're on
right.
stage performing, that's when you feel like you could, let go. Like just as much as y'all
Yeah.
enjoying this song, I'ma enjoy it too.
Because
That's what's like.
the only way I feel like that is because, like I said, once I'm in that booth, I pour already everything out. So by the time I
Mm,
get on the stage and perform it, I don't even feel the way I felt in the studio. I don't even feel
okay.
nervous like I did in the studio because I didn't already let everything go. You see what I'm saying? So
Okay, okay.
I got it off my chest.
All right, I like that. I like that. All right, so go ahead and tell us where we can follow you, and if you got any up and coming performances, let us know.
Okay, so y'all can follow me on Facebook at NYYH Anderson. Y'all can follow me on Instagram, official.JASTAECIA Stancia. Y'all can also get my Snapchat is ITS under you see y'all could go listen to my single about. It's called AntiSocial. Y'all, I can send you guys the link. Just DM me. I can send you guys the link to also tap in on that. And
Okay.
hey.
All right, all right. Well, that sounds so good. I'm so glad that you could come through, girl, and talk to us. There y'all go. They got her Facebook right there. Go ahead and tap in and follow. And we will definitely be following your journey and hoping for the best for your music career and your future. And I'll go ahead and make sure I follow you on all platforms as well. I think I follow you on Facebook. I think I gotta follow you. If you have Instagram, I gotta get you there. All right. So are we gonna play the single?
Mm.
T?
Yeah, we could run it one time for the one time.
All right, well, y'all hearing it here first before y'all go download it, cause y'all gonna download it. All right, Miss, just say the name again. Just Stancia. Say it for me. Just Stancia. Boom. New single debut.
Yep.
AntiSocial. Y'all
Say it
hearing
right.
it here first. Period. Here you go. I'm ready. Mm, mm. Watch it
Period.
not even be this beat right here. It's gonna be like this. The song gonna be like. Thank y'all again for tuning in and tapping in to Sister Talk TV podcast. Y'all brought to you by Culture Vision TV with Twisted Nappy Music, MGNT. We're going to go ahead and listen to this single right here, AntiSocial. And we're going to go ahead and get on out of here. Hey, tap in with us Thursday. Because what we talking about tomorrow, we're going to be talking about breastfeeding in public.
Yeah, that's the topic for tomorrow's show. Definitely.
Tomorrow show breastfeeding in public. Y'all, oh my lord.
the flag from this topic.
Yeah. See, I gotta tell you all the reasons why I'm so antisocial. See, I don't fuck with nobody. I ain't ride wave and I ain't no gangster. I'm just a female. I'm just a little girl that wants some love. But see, I don't fuck with nobody and all they in it. I can't do this shit. Yeah, see reasons why I'm antisocial. Let me tell a story about my friend. Ride or die, we were stuck to the very end. Things changed, their problems grew quicker. Stabbed me in my back as I figure. Yeah, she pulled the pistol. As time moved on, I had to ask God why. Bitches stay hating, I keep my head to the sky. Young rich bitch, stack my money and get high. My heart so cold, you rub me wrong. I promise you gon' die. Then next I gotta tell you about this bum. He tried to diss me, but he missed me. Now I'm having fun. He must forgot I'ma always shine like the sun. It always see the immature broke niggas trying to stun. Like why you do me like that? You had my heart and a chance, but you went and blew that. You thought I didn't know about the bitch. I had to get my lid back, and you can't get your bitch back. Nigga, I told you about them lies. Now we done, and I meant that. I stay alone, I walk alone. Headstrong, I see the throne. I'm not the one to play with. I'm that bitch that shoot you in your dome. Nigga, now you know you wrong. I'm a dog, I pick a bone. You was my biggest hater. Soon as you gone, miss me while I'm gone. I smoke a wood and get high up in my zone. Get on the stage, yeah, performance like my fucking song. Here, congratulations from my fans. Sounded like Post Malone. I'm antisocial, I don't hate nobody. People wanna test me so they can see me wildin'. Get out the way, bad bitch, turned up in the party. I'm not crazy, but when I'm mad, I get retarded. And let me tell you a little story about how we got started. Don't fuck with me, my friends did me dirty. But I wash my hands from this shit, I keep this dirty. Niggas can't even fuck with me. Bitch say that it's up with me. My sister look me in my eyes full of envy. My family don't fuck with me. My friends did me dirty. But I wash my hands from this shit, I keep this dirty.
Okay, that was Antisocial, y'all. The debut single from Miss Jastancia. Make sure y'all go follow her and everything. Again, y'all, come back tomorrow to Sista Talk TV because we're talking about public breastfeeding. That is the topic. Thank you again for tuning in. I love y'all so much. Let's talk about it. It's Sista Talk TV, and we out.
That boy's music is.
I've been putting work and I've been grinding. Lost too much on the time spent, said you recognize it. I've been trying to find a way to balance on horizons. Stop, don't rush, grab myself and remind it. I'll be on my way up to the top, I keep on rising. With the way that I do it, ain't no surprising. Hey, no, I'm making moves up in the silence. I can't help but think about the promise that I made to you. Said I'm on the way to make it go for you and all the things. I've been working so hard, hoping you would understand. All for us, and I put my heart in song. Cause we all grew up in the struggle down low. First things first, I'ma buy us a hot little place we could call our home. So my son and my daughter would always do and you can't feel. To my mom's and pops, I'ma show you we can get up on the shoulders. You always was you know. I've been putting work and I've been grinding. That's too much on the time spent. Said you recognize it. I've been trying to find a way to balance the horizon. Don't rush, grab my